Today we are going to discuss the environmental issues. So let's start. Environmental issues, they're becoming increasingly prominent into the international agenda over the last 50 years. Global problems need solution at global level. There are the vast inequalities between the rich and poor in their use of earth resources. International cooperation is required to address the issues like the environmental issues. Environmental concerns. Our Mother Earth is currently facing a lot of environmental concerns. The environmental problems like the global warming, acid rain, air pollution, urban sprawl, waste disposal, ozone layer depletion, water pollution, climate change, and many more affect every human, animal, and nation on this planet. Current environmental problems. Pollution. Pollution of air, water, and the soil require the millions of years to recoup. Industry and the motor vehicles exhaust are the number one pollutants. Heavy metals, nitrates, and the plastic are the toxins responsible for pollution. While the water pollution is caused by the oil spill, acid rain, urban runoff, air pollution is caused by the various gases and the toxins released by the industries and the factories in the combustion of the fossil fuels. Soil pollution is majorly caused by the industrial waste that deprives the soil from essential nutrients. Pollution. Global warming. Climate changes like the global warming is the result of the human practices like the emission of the greenhouse gases. Global warming leads to the rising the temperatures of the oceans and the Earth's surface, causing the melting of polar ice caps, a rise in the sea levels, and also the unnatural patterns of the precipitation such as the flash floods, excessive snow, or desertification. Natural resource depletion. Natural resource depletion is another crucial current environmental problem. Fossil fuels consumption results in the emission of the greenhouse gases, which is responsible for global warming and climate change. Globally, the people are taking efforts to shift the renewable resources of energy like the solar, wind, biogas, and the geothermal energy. The cost of installing the infrastructure and maintaining these resources have fallen in the recent years. Climate change, yet another environmental problem that has surfaced in the last couple of decades. It occurs due to the rise in global warming, which occurs due to the increase in temperature of atmosphere by burning of fossil fuels and release of harmful gases by industries. It has various harmful effects, but not limited to melting of polar ice, but also the occurrence of new diseases, frequent occurrence of floods, and change in overall weather scenario. Deforestation. Our forests are naturally basins of the carbon dioxide and the produce of fresh oxygen, as well as helps in regulating the temperature and rainfall. At present, the forests cover the 30% of the land, but every year tree cover in lost amounting to the country of Panama due to the growing population demand for the more food, shelter, and growth. Deforestation simply means the clearing of the green cover and make that land available for the residential, industrial, or commercial purpose. Water pollution. Clean drinking water is becoming a rare commodity. It has become the economic and the political issue as the human population fights for this resource. One of the options suggested is using the process of desalination. Industrial development is filling our rivers, seas, and oceans with toxic pollutants, which are the major threat to the human health. Public health issues. Environmental problems. There is a risk to the human health and animals. Dirty water is one of the biggest human health risks of the world and poses threat to the quality of life and public health. Pollutant cause respiratory diseases like the asthma and the cardiovascular problems. High temperatures encourage the spread of infections like dengue. By raising awareness in your local community and within your families about these issues, you can help contribute to the more environmentally conscious and the friendly place for you to live. Thank you.